So how do we add a custom font to Divi? So maybe if you have a font that you don't see in Divi, or it's a bit of a strange one, then it may not be there and you might need to add it yourself. So in this video we're going to go show you how you can do that. Okay, so let's have a look at the go back to Canva, look at this one that we've got right here. It's called Mixer. Now, I've never used Mixer before. You may be able to find it online for free. Let's have a look to see if we can download it from somewhere. This is a premium theme, and I can see that it's premium. I can use it. I'm a Canva Pro user, so I'm able to use it. But using it outside of Canva, that might be a little bit tricky to find. So you might need to take this into consideration when choosing a font. So let's have a look. I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to search for Mixer font. Download Mixer font by Font Fabric. So let's have a look to see if we can download it for free, and if not, how much does it cost? Mixer. A Mixer font family of 8 fonts, and you get 1 free font download. So yes, this is a premium theme, a premium font. You do need to buy it if you want to use it. It's got thin, extra light, light, all the way up to Mixer Black, which is what we were using in our heading. What a bummer. Well, this is what happens when when you go looking for interesting fonts, and that's totally fine. If this was your logo and you really like this font, then I would probably buy it, because I'd be using it for a really long time, and if it represents my brand really well, then maybe it would be better to buy it once and you get to use it forever. So I'm going to have a look. How much is it? $30-something for just one either thin or extra light, or you can pay 69 Australian dollars, actually 70 Australian dollars for all of them. You get the whole set. So I'm not going to buy them because I'm just doing this as a demo. But if you found a font or a premium font that you really liked, then you would probably do this. But for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe download the light demo, just to demonstrate how you would download and upload a custom font to Divi. Okay, so here we go. It costs $0 because we get a light. It's giving us a free one, just one, of a demo. So we will buying choices. Desktop, web font, 1 to 5 users. This is just a demo, so we're just going to do this. $0. Let's check out. Don't want to make a new account. I might be able to download it somewhere else for free. Let's have a look here. Most likely you would have to pay for them on every site, but maybe I can download one that I don't have to put any emails in. Let's give it a go. Download. Here we go. Now I'm going to open up my downloads folder. This is what it looks like on my computer. So where did I download it? Downloaded it to here. Here it is. So when you download a font, it's mostly going to come in a TTF file or an OTF file. Don't worry about what that means. It'll just have the extension on the end of it. It's going to be either OTF or TTF. So this is what we're looking for right here, this OTF file. That's what we want. And most fonts will download in one of those files. So now that we have it downloaded, let's go back to our WordPress website and let's go into a page. We'll go to edit home page. Wait for it a little bit. And then we're going to click build on the front end. Here we go. So once this fully loads, it'll come up with the hero section, which is has a row and it has a text. It looks like some kind of text module. So it's a call to action module. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's got text in it. So here over this module, I'm going to click on the settings, module settings. Now I'm going to go over to the design tab. So content, design, advanced. And the second design tab, I just want to go down to the title text. It doesn't really matter if it's title text or body text. And just click on the font section. It'll give us a drop-down list full of all the fonts that we can choose. Most likely we don't have Mixer. No, Mixer is not there. So let's upload. You want to upload here. So click on that. Now we want to name our font. We want to call it Mixer. We'll call it Extra Light because that is the only option that we have. Now you can either drag your OTF file in here or you can choose font file. I'm going to click this to choose font file and I'm going to go back to where that file was downloaded. Here it is, Mixer Extra Light Demo. And I'm going to click this OTF file. I'm going to go open. And now it has uploaded. We click this blue upload button. This file type is not permitted for security reasons. Ah, that's weird. Maybe it's not allowed for some reason. Light. It's not loud. That's unfortunate. So sorry about that demonstration. That didn't work. This should work most of the time. But what I'm going to show you instead is something a little bit different. So if you can't get the font that you're looking for, you might need to change the font. But don't worry, if you download the real version, it will most likely work. And if it doesn't work, then let us know and we'll be able to help you out with that because the last thing you want to do is to pay for a font that you're not able to use. But you will be able to use it, just that this demonstration here with the demo version didn't work. But that whole process that you go through is exactly the same process you'd go through with a font that you purchase. But let's go through, say you really don't want to purchase a font, but you want to find something similar. I'm going to show you how you can find something similar to the font that we've got, and most likely finding one that you don't have to pay for. Because you might find a really, really similar font that's only, slightly different, and you can't really tell the difference. So here we are back at our, back at Canva. You could go here and then change it to a different font. For example, you might go Poppins Bold and that will change it. And you might go, oh yeah, that's not too bad, that's fine. But if you don't like that, we can do it differently. Now, I'm going to show you Google Fonts. Google Fonts is the probably the best place to go for fonts that are used everywhere. And Divi, in fact, uses Google Fonts for all of their fonts. So you know that you will be able to use Google Fonts in Divi without having to upload anything. So there are lot of fonts here. And if you just go through it like this, you might be here a long time looking for the right font. So I'm going to show you how you can use these filter, this whole search area here to make your life a lot easier. So we want it to look like this. So the best way to do that is to, instead of having this dummy text here, we're going to type in motorbike hero. So it's going to come up with these letters, motorbike hero. So now you can see that what if it looks similar to what you've got. You could even do this. Type in your business name, and then have a look through these and see if you like how it looks. Just going through these fonts here, because you can see them side by side. You don't have to go to Canva and then create a new thing and change it and then see what it looks like and then change the thingy here, which you can't really see what it looks like by just going through this drop down list here. So this is a really great way to figure that out. All right. Now, how we can use this to make life a lot easier. Some fonts, they only give you like one style. So we want to choose one that has variable fonts. So show only variable fonts. Font properties, we might want to have a number of styles. And like say we want more than 8 styles. And when I talk about styles, we're talking about like small, like a thin, thicker. Now, let's look at thickness. Say, here, it's quite thick. Like this is a real chunky font right here. So we'll go, let's say we'll get a larger thickness. That way, maybe a bit more. There we go. Maybe we can make it larger. There. So now it's taking up more space and we can see a lot clearly fonts that would work better. Okay, there we go. Now I reckon railway looks quite similar, but if you look at this one here, it's slightly on an angle. We like it slightly on an angle because it looks like we're going somewhere. So that's what the variable gives us. So if we scroll down, you can see here that we've got italic as well. And here we go. We've got a thick black italic. 900 is the thickness. So the 900 all the way down to 100, which is the thinnest. So here we might be able to use this one, black, which is the boldest, and italic. So that's Railway. Railway is actually quite a popular font, so I know we'd be able to find it. So let's try and change that to Railway. Railway heavy. And in here, it doesn't have the italic. Very strange. So this is quite interesting. So what we can do is we can download this family. Let's download it. So we click on this. We want to download Railway. We'll save that. And now it's going to download as, if I open this up, it's here downloaded in my documents area. I'm going to unzip it. And here we go. Static. Here are a bunch of fonts here, and what you can do in Canva, if you have the Pro version, if I wanted the italic version, we'll see, I will click on this. Upload a font. Where's my, yeah, here we go. Upload a font. There we go. And in brand kit, I'm going to click on here, upload a font. Now here, if I go back to that area where my font was, railway, static, I might be able to select all those fonts, but really all I want is black italic. So I can just do that one. Open. Please confirm the following. By uploading my own custom font, I acknowledge that I own Railway Black Italic Divi. I'll have the right to use it for my intended purposes. Now let's have a look about here. If we go to Google Fonts, we'll go to license. These fonts are licensed under the Open Font license. You can use them freely in your products and projects, print or digital, commercial or otherwise. However, you can't sell the fonts on their own. So we can use this for our business, which is awesome. It's always good to check that. So let's go, yes, upload away. Now here we go, Railway Black Italic has been uploaded. Now we'll go back to here. We might need to refresh this. Here we go. Now let's see if it's here. Railway Black Italic. There we go. And now we have a font that we have for free that we've found on Google Fonts. So it should exist in Divi already. And here I just want to center that a little bit more so it's nice and aligned. Yep, there we go. Doesn't look too bad. It's not too different from this, is it? Now, let's have a look. Here we go, click on this settings cog, design. Let's see if it exists. Title font, Poppins. Let's go to Railway. Yep. Do we have ultra bold? Yes, we've got ultra bold. And we can go italics. There we are. So that is awesome. We can change that to an uppercase. But we're not going to go too much into editing this because that is in a following section. But that is all about fonts. It might take you a little bit to find fonts at the beginning. I highly recommend going for something free unless you're really, really loving a font and it's different, it's unique, and you just like hooked on it and you're happy to pay for it. I tend to like using free fonts because they're free and free is great. And there's so many out there as well. So enjoy using Google Fonts, enjoy using Canva, and let me know how you go when it comes to uploading your own font. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can edit your privacy policy. See you in the next video.